this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a thug boogie, baby. Get the right side. Pop it, baby. Twist it, darling. Do it like you mean it, darling. Keep it coming. Ooh, keep it running. Leave it. Go ahead and live in it. Pop it, baby. Twist it, darling. Do it like you mean it, darling. Keep it coming. Ooh, keep it running. Leave it. Go ahead and live in it. Keep your eyes on me, apply. Get it, don't be timid when you die. Love a bomb. Leave it. Say, I don't wanna baby, like you need it so fine and spicy, baby. Jump up on this. I guess that's why you like it, baby. Come and get this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a thug boogie, baby. Get the right spot. Yeah, yeah. I see, baby.
Take a walk with the full moon, well buttoned and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Best stay with a quick bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you frozen, you should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was taught to ride together. Get put down wherever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And our pitcher in this game, Roger Clemens. What do you have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now for the Jays, Mickey Mantle. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Base knock, center field.
Wastes no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Mantle on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Hicks makes the catch.
That is first. The first baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
He hit over .330 last season, and it's awesome to have that kind of production, especially as a teammate of a guy like this. But it's also one of those things that makes you want to puke, because it seems like they never struggle, and they can roll out of bed and hit. Man, this guy basically got a hit every third at bat last year. So tough to do. He's going to be tough to get out in this season as well.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back now in the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Dizzy Dean.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter, because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Crush. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That was blasted to the moon. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely...
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. The shortstop takes a ball. The other way, that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is Mark Teixeira. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check on the runner. Jeter dives back in safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air, right center. This is smashed way back and a gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Dean, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Yankees up by 3 here in the third and final game of the series. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Flares it into the outfield. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Babe Ruth, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Just missed. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. And that one hammered. That's bad. See you later. A massive home run. Their third home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
He got on playing with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Clips the corner, strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next pitch way upstairs.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Now it's 3-2. This one in the air. Freeman moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Elly.
And here is Elly De La Cruz. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
It seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way, but have eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Buster Posey stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch out, but no action.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Dean keeping an eye on him. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count 1-2. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now here's Aaron Hicks. Inside move to second. Another throw to second. Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, but it's offline. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Clemens back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Here's the rookie right fielder, Ordoñez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next for Toronto, Paul Molitor. That's inside. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
And takes low for ball one. Merrill, a guy we're keeping a close eye on here in this one as he makes his debut. He wasn't a high draft pick like a lot of guys he's now competing against at this level. So he's really had to prove himself down in the minors. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
And that's the beauty of the game. Once you reach this level, it just doesn't matter what round someone decided to take a chance on you in. And he's now competing against other major leaguers. He's earned his way here, and he gets to prove he belongs just like he did throughout his minor league career.
Just missed. Now one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Chop back up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the second. Now it's Andrew McCutchen.
He's hitting for that bat. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering is down low. And another ball. Got it. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Now batting.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One out, bases empty. Right side. Ordoñez pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Number 25.
2 outs, bases empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mark Tex. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Going to count 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swung on, belted. Siri going back on it. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Took on a big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Aaron Ashby. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. That's in for a strike. The Yanks up big in this one, bottom half of inning number 2. Look out! And it hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. The next to hit takes outside. Action in the pen down there. Ross Stripling up and throwing. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB this year. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Stephen Drew. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Left field. Hicks is there for it. Makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now it's José Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing, a high fly ball, deep left field. That one is back. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. And they're chipping away. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Mickey Mantle next up for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hicks is there for it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just off the outside edge. And now 3-0. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Clemens throws to first. Soto back on a dive. Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. And he's back to first in time. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. Soto off of first with 2 away. next offering his foul back. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area. You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That one's in there, and a count 2-1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Right through there, got him, and one away.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a two-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. And now the lefty goes down looking. And next for New York, Elly De La Cruz. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Drew. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. De La Cruz slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now back, number 30.
So up next, Ordoñez. 1-for-1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that one wrapped foul. Ordoñez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out.
Third baseman, Paul Molitor.
One down. Paul Molitor next up for the Blue Jays. First time up, he grounded to third. Gets the call. 0-1. Good eye right there. And the righty deals. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's in the dirt.
This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Fly ball to right. Schwarber settles under it. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Jackson Merrill.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Buster Posey. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 34,
Aaron Hicks at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Matt Holliday. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. That just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hurts the wall. And he's got a double.
that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Ordoñez makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Yankees. They lead it, though, 6-1. Now into the game, Matt Holliday. He'll be out in left field.
Number 11. Matt.
Leading off, Stephen Drew. He's 0 for 1.
The shortstop.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Siri in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Falling behind 2-1. Swings through that. And another ball. A wind in the pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now for the Jays, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That's in there. And the count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Jeter puts it away, and that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it 6-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira. The line of the pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that's through there for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. And that one moves his feet. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. And a pitch. Tex aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one. 0-1. Step off, throw to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Merrill to second, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
Clemens back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. The Yankees leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
There's the strike up high, and the count is 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
Now batting, number 30.
Here's a big power threat, Ordoñez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Duffy hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And stepping in for the Yankees, Elly De La Cruz. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. And that's in there for strike one. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammer, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So man aboard. And up next for New York, Matt Holliday. Ball 1, no strikes. Move to first. Oh, the throw is wild. Post gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And next for New York, Andrew McCutchen. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Took the extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-1, and that's a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First pitch, not close.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Got a good eye there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Mantle ranging back. Just missed it. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 1. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is fouled back. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. Now 3-1.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
There's a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And it is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for Toronto, Stephen Drew. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Left-hand hitter waits. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. You can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Duffy, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer for Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Bounced up the middle, and there's a hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Wouldn't chase that time. Ruth at first, 1 gone. Splits the plate, strike 1. Duffy picks over. Ruth dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Molitor calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
At the belt and fires. To third, Molitor. They get the force. Out number 3. The Yanks lead 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cosmo Marte.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And here it comes. Way outside, ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Juan Soto down. Just off the outside edge. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to 3rd. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner at first with 2 away. Cal Raleigh next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Ordoñez. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ben Joyce. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. First pitch just misses. Freeman at third. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead, and it's 8-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Paul Molitor in there at the knees. First and second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's 8-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Efros. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Buster Posey stepping in now for the Yankees. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And a pitch. Just missed. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Matt Holliday, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Efros is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 1-2 now. Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped, or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Right through there for a strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays 4. Now staying in the game on defense, Samuel Basallo. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And now for the Jays, Stephen Drew. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Joyce back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips into dirt. Registers the punch out and hits 101. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, José Siri. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That misses the zone. 2-0. The Yanks leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Inside, just missed. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mantle, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
0-2 now. Struck him out lifted. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Juan Soto. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. This could end it.
Going to put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 outs. This one popped up. He's back. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
A really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and from the first game of this series really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with a big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Schaumburg. We'll talk to you soon.
Let's move like nobody's watching. Till I made, till you make. Only one way to celebrate. Switch off, one option. Let's dance like nobody's watching. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart beating.
First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 16 hits. Nowhere they left 8 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits. Nowhere they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.